Hey, my name's May, and today I am going to show you what I got from Bath and Body Works. I was going there with hope to get fall scents, and I think I found the fall scents that I was looking for. Not all of them I think are strictly fall, but I managed to catch a really good sale. They had 50% off certain kinds of items. I was just floored when I heard about that. Like, I downloaded the app because I never had the Bath and Body Works app before. So I downloaded that app so I would be able to be eligible for the sales. And so I'm gonna show you what I got. And I got quite a few things. I'm excited to show you. Anyway, let's get into it. The first thing I wanna share with you is the Stranger Things candles. I know, it seems kind of random. I do like Stranger Things. I thought it was interesting that they came out with Stranger Things candles the year after the most recent season. I don't know if another season is supposed to be coming out soon or what. Anyway, this candle has me in a chokehold. I initially did not like the smell of it. At first, I did not like the smell at all. I thought it was kind of like, ugh. But then I smelled it again because I kept thinking about it. So anyway, this candle is called Eddie's Leather Jacket. If you know, you know. So I gave it a couple more sniffs and I was obsessed. And this smells so good. Pardon me looking crazy, but this is such a good smelling candle. It does have a leathery smell to it, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, they need to make this scent into a fragrance for men, for one, but also because it really does make me think of like a leather jacket, but it also just makes me think of, like, you know, when you were a teenager and like you were like just like so excited to have a boyfriend, and so you were just like, this is what he'd smell like. That kind of situation. Like, it smells so good. And you can kind of see, but I've been burning this candle because I've been so into this candle. I love this candle. And I burned it like 2 days in a row now. It's so good. And the packaging's interesting. You know, it has references to the show on there. The fragrance notes are black leather, soft musk, and smoked suede. And they just come together so beautifully and very smoky, very fall, very, you know, walking in the fog kind of situation. And I really like it. This candle typically is $30, but I caught it on sale for 50% off. I got 50% off my favorite candle, and I am very tempted to buy another one, even though the sale is over. I like it that much that I'm willing to pay full price for it. I feel like, you know, what does that tell you? So it might seem a little weird for the Stranger Things, you know, stuff to be in Bath and Body Works, but give them a shot. Like, really give them a try. Because honestly, like, I love this candle. My husband found a Stranger Things candle that he was obsessed with. Let me get it. He got the upside down candle. Again, a reference to the show. It's very oceanic, also sweet. It still has like a hint of like a masculineness to it. And like all these candles, I really wish they actually had like the actual scents for them, like in like a perfume bottle or a sprayer. For Eddie's Leather Jacket, they only have the candle. For the upside down, they have the candle, they have the hand soap, I think, and they have the hand sanitizer, and I think that's it. But let me know if I'm wrong. It does smell quite good, and my husband loves this candle. He loves this candle so much. Like, when we first got it, he just was like, I'm going to burn this and just lay down for a while and just enjoy the scent. That was his immediate reaction. So really, give these Stranger Things candles a chance. Like, this is not sponsored. I was pleasantly surprised by this whole situation. And then the fragrance notes on this candle are mossy stone, smoky birch tree, and eerie fog. I definitely get the imagery that they're trying to convey there with this scent. I'm glad we both found things that we liked. We went to 2 different Bath and Body Works to get the stuff that we wanted. So I'm glad that it actually worked out. Now on to the things that aren't candles. Sorry, my dog got excited. She was gonna try and climb on my lap. She didn't realize I was wearing a skirt, so then she just kind of like plopped through the middle. So I smelled the pumpkin apple scent. That is my favorite fall scent that I've ever smelled at Bath and Body Works. And I wanted to get a candle of it, but we were already getting 2 candles. I told myself, I'm only getting 1 candle. And then instead of only getting 1 candle, we each got a candle. So I felt like I couldn't splurge and get pumpkin apple right now. I might go back and get it, to be honest, because I really like the scent that much. So instead, I got the hand soap because it was cheaper. Made more sense. Don't know what happened there. I think my dog is playing with her toy, but I think she started fighting her toy for some reason. Like it looks like a Snoopy, and I'm wondering if she might think it's a little bit alive, because I don't know, she just like barked at it for a second. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to make of that. That's not relevant. This is what's relevant. Pumpkin apple, give it a try. This is like, you're gonna have to ignore my nails. My nails look horrendous right now. I need to redo them, but we're just gonna pretend that they're really, really cute right now. So just pretend that. The scent for pumpkin apple, the fragrance notes: red delicious apples, fall pumpkin, and clove buds. Now, red delicious is a lie. Red delicious apples are not delicious. They are red though, but they're not delicious in my personal opinion. I do not like them at all, but somehow they managed to make me like the scent of these red delicious apples. I'm here for it. Fall pumpkin and clove buds, it just really comes through. Each individual fragrance note, more like a little bit individually, but they just are very cohesive together. Oh yeah. It reminds me a lot of like apple cider. Reminds me a lot of apple cider. And so I was like, I need to have this scent in my home. Plain and simple. I got some other things for my husband. We got him a face lotion that's lightly fragranced. He has sensitive skin, but he needed a face lotion. So we got that. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It has a little bit of lavender and sage in it. So we got that. Simple, plain and simple. We got him a scent called Leather Crafted, and I was inspired by that candle that I'm obsessed with to see if this would be quite as good. It is very good. It is a really nice scent. So we got him this. It has the fragrance notes of tobacco leaves, mulled apples, and vintage leather, and it's just, it's good. It's a really, really nice scent. I like scents, but I'm also very picky about the scents that I like. I either like it or I don't. Or if it's like kind of in the middle, then it's just not impressive to me. So I usually wouldn't purchase anything like this. But it really did get me in a chokehold. And now I know for a fact that I really do like leather scents, and it just commandeers my psyche. That's a new fact I've learned about myself now. And also the appliness, the mulled apples in here gives it a little bit of a sweetness that I really, really enjoyed. Sweet and smoky. I think sweet and smoky is the kind of scent profile that I really like for masculine scents. Because I don't always like masculine scents, to be honest. Like, just in general, like if a guy walks by and he's wearing cologne, like usually I have to like hide my grimace because I just usually, most colognes I am not a fan of, or maybe it's just that it's too much. I'm all for it. You could douse me in that and I would be completely fine. Another thing I did, I wanted to get the full size perfumes, but I decided not to because they had a sale where you could buy 3, get 1 free of the minis. So, oopsie, I got so much stuff on sale, and I just really was like, I was really happy about that. I was supposed to get the Stranger Things candles for 50% off, but I think they only counted the $10 off instead, now that I look at my receipt, which is kind of a bummer, but it's only like an extra $5 off. You know, it's still a decent deal, but it's like, you know, $5 is $5. Like, I could get a whole sandwich with that. Anyway, so the perfumes I got, which I don't know the fragrance notes of because for some reason they don't put the fragrance notes on the minis, even though they have space, and that really annoys me. So I'm gonna have to look these up. Give me a second.
A few minutes later.
Okay. I got my information on my paper sheet here. So the first one I'm going to share with you that I got is from the new, basically I guess it's supposed to be like their Halloween line. It's called Ghoul Friend. It's just so fruity. I love it. And I love fruity scents. It's fruity in a way that I don't have in my collection already. The fragrance notes are dark strawberries, peony, and citrus. It just comes together in this like kind of candy kind of way, and I'm all for it. Like, I noticed that seemed to be a trend with all of the ones that were like supposed to be Halloween inspired perfumes, that they had this kind of candy-ness to it, and that really drew me. They had a green one. They had a green one too. I forgot what it was called, but it was a green one, and it was supposed to be like green apple something. And I already have apple number 3, and it kind of sounded, if you are hearing scents, go see your physician. It smelled like kind of like the green apple that I already have. So I opted out of it because I had a scent that was very, very close to it already. But yeah, so Ghoulfriend is on my list for just ones that I love and that I would have gotten the full size, but the thing is they had the buy 3 minis, get 1 free. So I was just, I had to get the minis. It just made the most sense. And then also I can test out these scents, and if I know that I like them, then I'll go back and get the full size. Like, test it out a little bit. Now, the next one that I got is Vanilla Romance. I was, a little bit skeptical because I don't hate vanilla scents, but vanilla scents are very hit or miss with me, and they usually miss. But Vanilla Romance really was just there. It was that girl. So the fragrance notes are fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, and captivating woods. It's like a smoky vanilla situation. I love it. And it's very fall. It reminds me of like toasting marshmallows by the campfire. It's really sweet, but it's not too sweet. And so the person who was working there recommended it to me because they saw that I was looking for Wicked Vanilla Woods, because All Things Ari had been like raving about it, and I was like, well, I want to try that one because it looks cool and it's blue and like blue perfume. Like, okay, that's interesting. I sniffed the candle of it. They didn't have Wicked Vanilla Woods in store though. I think you can only get it online right now. So he recommended Vanilla Romance because I had been looking for Wicked Vanilla Woods, and he's great at his job. He really is, because that was even better to me than Wicked Vanilla Woods smelled, from the candle at least. So Vanilla Romance, I'm going to definitely be pairing with a bunch of other things. The next one that I got is Into the Night, and the fragrance notes, hold on now, it's a little list. Raspberry Noir, Amber Crystals, Velvety Rose Petals, Creamy Patchouli, and Mocha Musk. So already, just by the amount of fragrance notes, this sounds like it would be complex. And it almost sounds like it might be a little too much, but everything blends together perfectly. Like, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a box of chocolates, but it doesn't smell that chocolatey. I don't know how to explain it, but like a fruity box of chocolates. Chocolates that are mostly the fruit filling and a little bit of chocolate. I just get a hint of it, but I'm mostly getting the raspberry, a little bit of the rose. So I recommend trying this too. It does smell like a good night scent. Into the Night is what it's called. So it's like, it better live up to being a night scent, and it does smell like something you could wear at night, like for a date or something along those lines. Like, it smells perfect for that. Like, it doesn't smell like you're trying too hard, if that makes sense. Now, the last one that I got, I actually have not smelled yet. It's called Pumpkin Swirl Cake. I picked it purely based off of the packaging and what it was called, because I've heard, again, All Things Ari, and she loves blueberry bundt cake, I think is what it's called. One of the other gourmand blueberry perfumes that Bath & Body Works had. So I'm like, well, I like the pumpkin smells. I liked pumpkin apple. So I'm probably going to like pumpkin swirl cake. So we're going to try this one out actually and see if I like the smell, which I think I should, but I'm going to spray this in the cap actually, because I'm getting a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. I like this. It has the cakiness, the butteriness, and pumpkin, like pumpkin spice situation. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. This is easily like a kind of perfume you could just wear anywhere, and it's very fall. It's definitely very fall, but you could just wear it anywhere, like in fall, and just be like, oh, this is, and people would just be like, oh, what smells so good? What smells so autumnal? Oh yes, that's me. I am the autumnal. I'm just being strange now. But I like this perfume. I like that one. I liked all of them, but I'm so glad that this one isn't a dud. I'm glad that I didn't just pick something without smelling it and it turned out being terrible, because that would have been very disappointing. But also, you know, I shouldn't be just buying perfumes without smelling them, in my personal opinion. Just knowing how picky I am, like, I shouldn't be making a habit of that. I was convinced that pumpkin swirl cake was gonna be it anyway. It all worked out in the end, but the fragrance notes for pumpkin swirl cake are pumpkin spice, caramel toffee, and creamy vanilla. And I feel like I can smell all of those things. It has a carameliness, it has the pumpkin spice. I mean, I noticed pumpkin spice over a carameliness, to be honest, but creamy vanilla, that kind of like scent of butteriness that I noticed in the baked good inspired perfumes when Bath and Body Works has those. Like, I just noticed this commonality of this kind of buttery scent. Anyway, that is everything that I got from Bath and Body Works, and it was quite a little bit for me and what I buy normally at Bath and Body Works. Like, usually I get one thing at a time when I go to Bath and Body Works, unless they have a really good sale, which they did have a really good sale. I hope you enjoyed this little haul, getting to see what kind of things I got. And let me know what things you're looking forward to for Bath and Body Works, what scents you're really intrigued by, which of these you liked or would like to try. Don't forget to like the video, to subscribe to the channel. We have surpassed 100 subscribers and I am so excited about that. So hey, join the family. I will see you in the next video. Bye.